Greetings, salutations. This is the tortoise. I realized the big bad fox here to read you a poem. This one is entitled Countdown ad Gulnam. It is Latin, again, like the previous poem. Again, if you wish to know what it is, you can look it up. It doesn't hurt nor take away from the poem. As my poetry teacher tells me, though, you do not do things half-heartedly. You do things for a reason. If you do something for the title, it must mean something for the rest of the poem, which it does. But again, I'm not going to force you to look it up. So, one thing the first say I do. But if you're not going to tell them what it is, aren't you forcing them to look it up? Shut up, logic. As I was saying, one thing the first say I do. Here is the link. My god. My snaps are bad today. There's a link and the picture. Let's get that. Let's play some midterms. She called me her grand opus, her greatest achievement, meant to live rent-free in the heads of the sinners who failed to give her recognition and pray for redemption for their crimes. She called me her truest blessing to this wretched society, whose depravity only feeds into their already bleak understanding that everything must be wiped clean, and she is the only one who can do it. Her greatest achievement, her grand opus, what she called me who was once a sign of uncorrupted purity, who had washed himself free of the sin that he now sees as kin, dressed in the shadows of the moon's darkest side, where the truest of monsters return to hide from the sun, a sun that I once worshipped and praised every day for granting me a moment to enjoy, a life blessed with gold and beauty. For I thought as long as I did my sworn duty, the light of my Father's Son would guide me away and through adversity, but it would seem that his mercy has run out on me, allowing her to count down to my sanity as a cesspool of ludicrous imperfections that only she can make corrections to. And as I look upon her moon, I can hear my new siblings saying about this latest addition to their kin, shipping me with the Lapin, who never seems to mind my head resting on her lap instead of on any other part of her body, as I always envisioned her to be rather naughty or at least haughty about the idea of a scaled monstrosity not bending the knee to their motherly body. What am I saying? Please tell me what is happening to me. We'll take that. So this was the tortoise. I'm out. Deuces.
My crown away, I'll take my place. Show it my face, whatever it takes. I'm on my way.